Hey there, it's Jenny McGarvey, and I am back with you today to talk about how I planned this week in my classic vertical inserts from Cocoa Daisy. These are about the same size as a Happy Planner. The paper is smooth and thick and absolutely stunning. I just love it. I'm also going to be using the Cocoa Daisy Afternoon Tea planner stickers for this particular layout. I'm just really inspired by the bright, cheerful colors and these pretty florals like the chintz patterns. They're just gorgeous. Now I'm going to start by making the first vertex of my vertical triangle. I'm starting in the lower left-hand corner, and I have the background paper, which is a basic chevron. The overview is the dark floral, which is my very favorite. The second point is just simply going to be that quote sticker. I'm not going to do any layering or any other additions. And the third point in my visual triangle will be the floral background, the accent, which is that yellow gingham, and then that was the anchor. And then the accent is just the cute little floral sticker on the top, keeping it real simple. And then I'm adding the accent over on the left-hand side, which is just that yellow and white stripe washi strip. So this is the basic layout for the decorative elements of this planner. Now I am a little behind, so you're just going to see me plan this as it is, back planning as some people call it. So you get to see all of the steps all at once. Now, like I said, this is because I'm behind. I'm not keeping up or haven't been able to keep up the last few weeks. I had a solid week of travel at the end of March, and it really I got a couple of weeks behind, as you can see, because this is just the middle of April right now in this planner. But you know what? It totally doesn't matter, because if you've been here for a minute, you know that I use this planner as the one that's going to sit on my shelf at the end of the year. I love to hop between different planners, and so having one planner that I keep all of the things in, I am able to do that and still hop between all my planners. Now I'm just adding the boxes for my planning, and that stamp that I just used is one from the stamp set that comes with the bundle from the memory planning step-by-step class that I am teaching at Cocoa Daisy. I am teaching this with my friend Rachel Newman, the Life Facilitator on Instagram, and there are also several other contributors as well. It is an amazing class, and if you buy the bundle, you get the really cool stamp set as well that Rachel and I designed. So I am very excited about this class. It just started on May 2nd. I will link it up for you below, but I think that if you're interested in memory planning at all, you get a ton of information, so much information. All right, so now I'm just going to begin with my plans, and you can see right there I just wrote Andy Poker, which my husband has a monthly poker night with a group that he plays with. I did the lettering that I typically do, which is the all caps with the little bit of color, and then I added that little bit of really slim line cursive on top, and I am obsessed. Like, I'm gonna try to remember to do that more. Yeah, I have to try to remember, but it's cool. Like, if I forget, I'll move on to something else. So I am going to draw a lot of boxes this week with my mild liners. It just felt right, and it goes with this color palette. I tried that aqua at the top. It just doesn't really go with the stamp ink. I had kind of hoped that it would, and I should have probably swatched it beforehand, but I really wasn't that interested in doing so. I also know when the week is finished and everything is filled in, it will hardly stand out, and I probably won't really notice very much. So I'm drawing the boxes to be able to keep the color palette. I have some boxes in the sticker kit. I also have some Happy Planner boxes as well, but I just decided that I wanted to go with the mild liners. One of the things that this does, aside from being very affordable, that I can make them custom color to, like since I have so many markers, I can make a match. The third thing is that it really does lend a extra hand to creativity. I get to make the boxes, and while it seems really basic, and it is, it absolutely just adds another layer of fun for me. So now I did put this yellow one in there. I don't know, again, if I'm going to keep on with the yellow. It feels a little bright for this particular layout. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling as we go, right? Now I like to mix up the boxes and writing directly on the page. I think it keeps it more interesting. It keeps my eye moving around the page and makes me take in all of the details. Now you can see I already touched upon this, but that all of the boxes are different. There is not a same one. I used absolutely no template. I did not worry about them being different. And again, I have to say that I feel like when the week comes together, these things all become not important. I'm not even saying that because I feel like it's a mistake. I don't feel like it's a mistake. I feel like it's charming and interesting, and I'm able to customize the planner to work for me this way. I can make the boxes exactly the size that I need them to be. Now you can see Thursday was actually really busy. There were several things I didn't even include, like a long, lengthy to-do list, but that's how some days go, isn't it? Now Friday was similar. See, there's that stamp set, right, that you will receive if you sign up for the memory planning step-by-step class. It is so well thought out. We had so much fun pulling different elements. And one of the different elements is just this simple little bullet stamp. And I am using it to share some of the errands from Friday because I couldn't get to any of the errands on Thursday to notate here. I mean, I got to them in real life, but I'm not able to share them with you here in this planner because there just wasn't room. There was so much going on. Now I'm also going to add this cute little weekend banner because it's fun. It's the weekend of Easter, so it feels a little bit, let's put something a little bit special down there. And then I'm going to use these alphabet stickers as well. I wanted to spell out and not write it out with that handwriting. I'd already done that over on the far right, and I will do it again. And so I felt like spelling out San Diego with the alphabet stickers just made a lot of sense. I could add something a little bit more interesting. And then I'm going to use the bullet stamp again to list the things that we did while we were in San Diego for the afternoon and evening. One of them included that I didn't write because I'm writing Sunset Cliffs. We watched the sunset at Sunset Cliffs, and it was magnificent and beautiful, and I just love having that right there. Now, obviously, I didn't need to include that header that says to do. This already happened weeks ago, in fact, so I don't need to keep track of my to-do list. However, I love that it accentuates that this is a to-do list, and then it also adds a little bit of decorative flair all at the same time, and a pop of yellow, which I'm trying to pull over on the right side. I have the box, but I wanted to have it in a couple of spots since I have the yellow in a few spots over on the left side for some good balance. Now there's where I added that writing the script with the block letter. It's so good. I love it so much, and I definitely hope to remember that. Now I'm going to keep continuing to add the boxes as I go. There are still a few different things going on here. But as I recall, I wanted to also bring in the dark blue floral from the left-hand side as well for more balance. So that was why that little box was perfect right there. So now that I have my plans and all that kind of stuff, I want to add in a few different elements. So for example, I watched a movie on Saturday, and so I wanted to keep track of that. And then actually the same thing on Sunday, I went to the first movie in the theater since March of 2020. And I mean, I'm sure it was many, many months before that that I actually went to the movies, but you know, post COVID, my first theater movie. So I'm going to actually use that up at the top on Sunday as well. And as you can see, I used those alphabet stickers to notate that it was Easter. I could have probably found an Easter sticker in my stash somewhere, but no matter, I thought that that actually worked out really well and was pretty charming to use those alphabet stickers, sorry, not stamps. So I'm just writing the title of the movie that we saw in the theater and then notating it was in the theater since, like I said, it was kind of a big deal. I mean, it had definitely been well over 2 years since I'd been to the movie theater. And then now I'm finished. So I see some spots where I need to add a few more decorations. So I'll just fill those in with stickers from the kit, and that's it. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks so much, and make it a great day.